Jesus tells us in Matthew 5, verse 20, "For I say to you that unless your righteousness exceeds the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, you will by no means enter the kingdom of heaven." Now, the scribes and Pharisees have set the bar pretty low. So it doesn't take much to exceed their righteousness. But if we don't practice God's word in our lives, and we're not doing or being the example that we should be, then we're no better off than the scribes and the Pharisees. Jesus put it best, Matthew 7, verse 21, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, 'Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and done many wonders in your name?' And then I will declare to them, 'I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness.' Therefore, whoever hears these sayings of mine and does them, I will liken him to a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain descended, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it did not fall, for it was founded on the rock. But everyone who hears these sayings of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain descended, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it fell, and great was its fall." Again, think about how well or how poorly you were a doer of God's word this past year. If you were put on a witness stand, like we have in our court systems today, and you were questioned about your Christianity this last year, could you provide enough evidence to show that you are a Christian and have been a doer of God's word? Have you treated others with kindness? Have you been courageous and spoke up when others were promoting sinful activities? If you have not been a doer of God's word, what will you do differently this new year so that you can be a doer of God's word? We must remember that God didn't give us His beautiful word just to pull a few quotes from it that we like. He didn't give us His word so we could put it on a display in some fancy leather-bound cover. No, He gave us His word so we can know about Him and know everything we need to know to be saved and how to live a Christian life.